Hey, good morning. It's Donald, and I'm here with my good friend Jordan, or Luscious is his trail name, and we're going to touch a little bit on his hike and what he was feeling before, mid-hike, and after his hike. And so let's start like this. Good morning, Jordan. How you doing this morning, man?
Very yourself.
I'm doing awesome, brother. And so, yeah, we're sitting here today, man, and I just wanted to ask you a few questions about your hike, man. And so, in 2021, you were on trail, and so before that, what were you doing, man? What was going on in your life that made you want to come to this trail and hike the 2,100, and I believe at that time, was it 92 miles?
2,193.
Well, it is now, right?
0.1.
It was 91 at that time, right?
No, 2,193.1.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. So the 2,193.1 miles in 2021. After COVID, when the world was completely shut down and the chaos and madness and havoc was all kind of like, you know, kind of settled down some, man. What made you decide to come on out here and start hiking, bro?
It all started when I first moved down to Tennessee in about 2017. I first started just hiking all the waterfall hikes I could possibly find. And I'd go camping, like car camping and stuff. And since I like hiking and camping, I decided to try backpacking, which I had the worst gear ever. And but even with the worst gear ever, I enjoyed it, and I just
Right.
learned I needed to get better gear after that. And
And I don't mean to interrupt you, man, but what do you mean by worst gear, man? Are you talking about Walmart stuff or?
might as well, Ben. There's like some really cheap backpack that just hurt in the shoulders to carry, and like
Yeah.
not that great of a waist belt. And I didn't really have a stove, so I used like a sterno. I had like a little mess kit.
That's like Boy Scout
Yeah,
style, right,
I was
dude?
heating it up with the
Was it
sterno.
Boy Scout stuff?
Oh,
I'm just messing with you. Pretty close.
close to it.
I love it, man. But yeah, go on now. So you have this gear that's not.
Then I had like hiking boots, but I already worn out the heels and stuff, so they're just blown out. And I learned I quickly needed to start getting better gear since I enjoyed it. And
Yeah, definitely.
started off getting I got myself an Osprey pack. The Osprey.
Osprey's a
Atmos.
sweet gear company,
And
man.
then my mom, like I was going on like another hike. My mom actually gave me, I think, one of my birthday gifts early, which was some Lone Peaks, some Ultra Lone Peaks.
Yeah, sweet.
Um,
And which ones were those? Were they threes, fours, fives?
I
Can't remember,
can't
huh?
remember.
Yeah, back then I think it would have been like 3 or 4,
This is
or
probably
4.5, or 4.25. I think. Didn't they make those? I feel like they did that.
probably
But
like fours or something like that.
yeah. But go on, man.
Um,
Yeah.
Where was it?
Oh, you were talking about your shoes and your mom buying you the Ultra
so
Lone
got
Peaks.
those, and then it was a lot better the next trek out. And
Yeah, definitely. I bet.
so I just started doing a lot of research and just figuring out next new gear I wanted to buy just to improve everything overall. And
Sure, you want the best setup you can afford.
then eventually I learned about the Appalachian Trail, and then joined some of the Facebook groups and became friends with a few people that were out hiking in like 2020, and just
Yeah, 2020 was quite a year, man. There wasn't many people until like mid-year when everyone just started barreling in.
I made the goal to hike in 2021, and I just followed people's journeys through their Facebooks in the 2020 journeys, and just followed along and came out and done it in 21.
Yeah, sweet. And so, what kind of drove you to that? Was there anything that was steering you towards wanting to come to the trail itself, man, and just disappear into the forest? After watching all those people, you must have had somewhat of an idea on what was going on out here. So.
Actually, before I moved down to from New York to Tennessee, like a lot of bad memories that were like haunting my brain.
Yeah.
And I'd replay those at work every day at work, and it just haunt me. And
Where
it's
did you?
funny because the day
Oh,
I made the
I'm sorry.
goal to hike the trail, they like vanished out of my head, and I stopped thinking about all those bad memories with her. and started instead of thinking about the past, you started looking at the future.
Sure, right.
And the trail was the driving goal.
Yeah, yeah. And do you think that the trail healed you, bro, from some of that, man?
Oh, definitely. I don't think about those times anymore at all, really.
Yeah.
Ever.
And so when you were watching all the people transform, or that metamorphosis that happens, dude, when people come out here, they kind of change, dude, and start seeing things
I've seen
different.
like people
And
with PTSD for certain things that helps with that. And,
yeah,
like a lot of people have been like deployed overseas, and they have like they're dealing with all their stuff. And
yeah,
that from
PTSD,
that,
trauma,
I've seen
dude.
stories of them coming out and hiking the trail.
Lots of
really,
them, dude.
the nature just really helps reset the brain a lot, and kind of just helps people with stuff like that.
It's funny that you say resets the brain and the forest, man. We are connected with it, and when we're disconnected, we're in the cities and stuff, dude. And all you're getting is that negative vibe. And so when you come back here, it kind of sets you back in balance, dude. Nature and just reconnecting with yourself and with the earth, the planet, the animals, the forest, because we need that, man. And I just wanted to throw that out there. It does heal people, man. I've seen it with my. It's a magical thing.
Anytime I've been out hiking, that just helps the brain out.
It does. It does. And so you had seen all those people transforming, yada yada yada, and you came here. And what happened when you got to Amicalola? How did you get here? What was your pathway like? What were you thinking when you hit Amicalola?
My parents drove me from Tennessee to Amicalola, where I was meeting Just Jim at the Ark.
Oh, right. So you already knew Just Jim.
We met. I met.
Was he one?
Through Facebook groups.
Was he the one you were watching in 2020? Was Jim?
No, I was watching this dude to Australia with Smiley. I was watching his trail. I was watching Walmart.
Yeah.
Probably a few other people too.
The Beast was out here too in 2020. He was walking back and forth from NOC, Fontana, to down to Georgia. I actually gave him a ride back to Fort Myers or whatever, Florida. Him and another guy. But yeah, go on.
I originally met Nemo through the Facebook groups, and then
we've known Nemo for years.
She introduced me to Just Jim, and all of us were just talking.
That's how you all made it to my house.
And Just Jim did a little warm up hike from the Neil Gap to the Ark, and met me at the Ark, and then we went up and hiked above. Where the
waterfall?
Yeah, above the waterfall, right where the lodge. There we go.
Yeah.
Right where the lodge was, just a little bit up there.